Hello, welcome to the series of podcasts by the Coalition for Work with Psychotrauma and Peace, the CWWPP. You can see more about our organization on www.cwwpp.org. If there are subjects that you would like us to cover in these podcasts, please contact us using the contact page of the website. If you have comments on these podcasts, please give them to us. We're very open to hearing from you. Today, we're going to talk about the need to get psychological pressure down and to get your feelings out. Psychological pressure is like a volcano. The pressure builds up and up and up, and gradually it explodes. You can also think of it as a wound or as a bump on your arm. If bacteria get in there, the bump grows and grows and grows, and gradually it bursts. But the bacteria can also go inside, and they can destroy your whole system. And psychological pressure is very, very similar to that. And there are great dangers if you don't get things out. You can either explode into violence toward people you love and toward people around you and toward the society, or you can implode and you can get very depressive, you can get very anxious, and you can even get psychotic. So it's very important to get things out and to ventilate and to find a way of ventilation that suits you. Now, each person has his or her own way of ventilating, of reducing pressures. And we'll talk about a couple of these. But in general, some people, for example, like listening to music. Some people like eating. People have other hobbies that they like to do. Some people do sports, and sport is a very good way because it gets out energy. Walking is a very good way. Meditating is a very good way. The danger in not doing it is that people want to escape, sometimes through alcohol, drugs, violence, as we've said, and other means that are not so healthy. So we strongly advise you to find a healthy way of ventilating that suits you. And each person does this in his own individual way. And any way that does the job without hurting anybody else is good. One thing we suggest is to write, to keep a journal, to keep a book. Nobody else has to see it. I personally do it on the computer. It lowers the pressure when you actually express what happened and how you're feeling about it. It also brings aspects of what happened into your consciousness, and you may not have thought of all of those aspects. It also allows you to organize your thoughts and your feelings and to organize what happened. You have them in black and white there. It also allows you to find ways of dealing with the events and of dealing with the feelings. And it's really a very, very good way to write these things out, to look at them in front of you, to look at them even sometimes several times. Some people keep a journal all day long and write what happens to them. Other people do it in the morning or in the evening or at some other time. Now, other ways of getting your feelings out are through art. You can draw, you can paint. Some people do sculpture. And there are lots of other creative ways. Making music, dancing, all kinds of things. Even making a recording like this one, just talking into the computer. That also can help. It's also very good to find a person to whom you can talk. And maybe you can even do this mutually with another person. Talk about what happened to you and talk about your feelings and let the other person talk to you. That works very well, in fact. We've talked about getting energy out. If you've had traumatizing experiences, you have a lot of energy. You probably have a lot of anger, a lot of anxiety, a lot of other feelings. Getting that out through sport or through some other ways, even going into the forest and yelling, for example, is a good way. Walking is a very good way because it gives you exercise and it gives you a chance to think and to meditate and to just go into yourself. Meditation is another way. When you have a lot of negative energy, you can get that out in positive directions. That is, through work, through assisting other people, and those people can be your family, you can be a volunteer, all kinds of things. And working sometimes really helps, but you have to be careful that you don't get lost in the work and get lost in the other things and not come back to your own feelings. We recommend that you take time every day to ventilate in this way. We recommend that you take at least 15 minutes to a half hour a day to do this. If you need some further assistance, please contact us again through the contact page on our website. We hope that this podcast has been valuable to you, and we look forward to seeing you the next time. Have a good week. Bye-bye.